Join me as I dive into predicting the winner of the White House race. Can I accurately guess who'll come out on top? The 2024 presidential election is shaping up to be one of the most critical moments in American history. The decisions made by the next president will have a profound impact on the nation's future, and it's essential we understand the stakes involved. The economy is a top concern for many Americans, with rising inflation and job insecurity dominating the headlines. Foreign policy is another key issue, as the United States navigates its relationships with global superpowers and addresses the ongoing conflicts in various regions. Additionally, social justice remains a pressing matter, with many calling for reform in areas such as healthcare, education, and law enforcement. When it comes to the economy, voters want to know which candidate has the best plan to stimulate growth and create jobs. Will it be the incumbent, who's touting their record on tax cuts and trade deals, or the challenger, who's promising a more progressive approach to economic development? Foreign policy experts are weighing in on the candidates' stances on critical issues like China, Russia, and the Middle East. Will the next president be able to strike the right balance between strength and diplomacy, and what will be the implications for global stability? Social justice advocates are closely watching the candidates' positions on issues like racial equity, climate change, and immigration reform. Which candidate has the most comprehensive plan to address these pressing concerns, and how will they prioritize their agenda once in office? Moving on to the candidates themselves, let's take a closer look at their platforms and how they address these central issues. The incumbent is campaigning on a promise to continue their economic growth initiatives, while the challenger is pushing for a more radical overhaul of the system. When it comes to foreign policy, both candidates are trying to outdo each other on toughness, but which one has the most coherent strategy? Polls are showing a tight race, with both candidates trading places in the lead. Expert opinions are mixed, with some predicting a landslide victory for one side and others forecasting a narrow win for the other. What do the numbers tell us, and which way is the momentum shifting? Just last week, we saw a dramatic shift in the election narrative, as a major policy announcement from one of the candidates sent shockwaves through the media. What does this mean for their chances, and how will their opponents respond? With just weeks to go before Election Day, every move counts, and the stakes are higher than ever. As we head into the final stretch, it's clear that this election is anyone's game. Both candidates have their strengths and weaknesses, and voters are still making up their minds. The unpredictability of it all is what makes this race so thrilling, and so terrifying. So what do you guys think? Who's going to come out on top in this ultimate showdown for the White House? Let me know your predictions in the comments below, and be sure to check out my previous videos for deeper analysis on the candidates and their platforms.